Hi guys, Johnny here from SignLink, and we are here with Nathan Ward.
Hello.
For those that don't know what you do, can you just describe it in a few words?
So I'm a paper artist designer, so I make window displays, and here at the VM show, sort of advertising what I can do with paper and pushing its possibilities.
Awesome, and you've got quite a lot of different guys here, including a little gentleman that I'm calling Pigeon.
I've been creating these little pigeons, so all made from paper, sort of different finishes and things there. We've got some sort of pearlescent papers that I've used to create it. You always get that bit of a sheen on the front of some of those pigeons. So try to capture that with some sort of metallic papers. And then, using different sort of matte papers and things here as well. Wherever you see a different color, it's a different sheet that's been used to create it.
And how did you start with all of this? Were you just an artist and then you started working with paper crafting?
Yeah, so I did an illustration degree at art school at university. I went to Kingston Uni, and I basically, when everybody else was sort of doing illustration and sort of pen drawings and sort of traditional media, I was always pushing paper, and whenever I got a brief, I'd always work with paper and push it in the direction that I wanted to, and a lot more work for me, but at the end of the day, I'm really passionate about this craft and what I'm doing with paper.
Awesome. And can you talk through a few of the other exciting projects that you've had in the last year since we last spoke?
Well, Christmas is always a really busy time. I've been doing lots of sort of Christmas displays. Working with National Trust properties and things is always enjoyable for me. People go to these heritage homes and manor houses and things over Christmas to get in the festive spirit, and it's been really nice to work on some sort of Christmas displays for them, which is nice. And it's nice, as an artist, for people to have a day out and want to go and see art and what I've been creating.
Fantastic. And for us, it's really brilliant because obviously I write for SignLink. I also write for our sister magazine, Print Monthly, and this kind of culminates, both sides, because it's a love of display. It's a love of that side of things, but it's also just a genuine love for paper.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm really passionate about paper and what you can do with it. I think for me, having the confines of that material, and that really forces my creativity, I think, in looking at how I can push the possibilities of what it can do and achieve. I've tried to show with my show stand here a number of different sort of ways that you can use it, and I brought along a few projects like this one with these, which I created for London Zoo, just to show what is possible. This is sort of working in low poly, and I use computers and technology to help me sculpt some of these shapes.
Wow.
Really pushing. I don't think anybody can imagine that you could create something like this in paper.
I assume that a lot of people think that there's a cardboard base or that it's wrapped around something, but it literally is just, it's basically
card.
Folding.
Yeah, it is just folding and a bit of glue, and these things are actually surprisingly strong. I've got it here in my hand and I'm sort of waving it about a bit. So it is surprisingly strong and rigid, and they do hold up. Which is really good. I created sort of whole huge displays, and I created a sculpture here at the Business Design Centre last year from some card, and that was rigid and held up for the 2 weeks of the event. So it just goes to show really, what you can.
And also you've been doing a lot with James Cropper, who is
a lot with James Cropper, recently,
our British paper maker, still making paper within the UK. How important is it to be, you two to be supporting each other?
Yeah, where I get my paper from is really important to me, and it's part of the story of my work. In terms of where I get that paper from, and being in the UK, people like to hear that and the heritage and the story that goes with it. So I think that's super important to me, and we've done lots together over the last year or so, launching Colour Source and things like that. And I've been to London Packaging Week with them, and we created a whole I was on stage doing a whole workshop. We had 100 people at that event or more. Making a paper bus, which is fantastic. Wow. It was great to see everybody's reaction as they went off with the paper buses after the event. And that was at the London Packaging Week, so that was fantastic seeing that.
Fantastic. And we're at VMN Display. We've had one day, you're now into the second day. Yep. How has it been? And are you looking forward to more opportunities while you're here?
It's been really good, meeting potential clients and chatting with people, also catching up, lots of familiar faces dropping by, which has been really nice. So it's been good to meet everybody, and I think there's a real buzz here today. So looking forward to the afternoon and more people to meet.
Fantastic. Well, good luck with the final day. I've seen lots of buzz and excitement at your stand. Thank you very much to Nathan for this interview.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.